Very dear friends, very dear ex-brother and sisters in arm. Okay, first of all, I would like to talk to you about a case that you possibly know, SNC Lavalin in Quebec or Montreal. I don't know where they are at right now, but it looks to me that Mr. Trudeau is still gonna be able to get out of it because he's a prime minister and everyone are scared to attack the prime minister in court because we all know that he will not even show up at the court because he's a prime minister, he will only count on lawyers that he's gonna send there with our income tax again, and it is the worst because if we go to court, we have to pay. But if he has to go to court, he don't pay because he's using our income tax money, okay? Which is not fair at all, okay? In my email, you will notice that there are many articles, okay? Especially the one about the Muslims, okay? Mr. Trudeau is saying that the Sharia is compatible with Canada. But I don't really think so. The only people that are gonna be able to use the Sharia are the one. I'm talking about the Canadians. They're the one who has been converted to Islam. But if you convert to Islam, it's because you are crazy, and you are damn crazy because Islam is satanic. Okay. And when you talk about satanic, of course we're talking about the devil, okay? But I'm not. I don't believe in it, and I don't believe in any Islamists or Muslims because I hate them very well, And there is always a reason why we Canadians hate Islamists. Is because just look at the article down below in my emails. A guy that was going to attempt a terrorism attack, which is very bad because we don't necessarily have the strength here in Canada to fight against those fucking terrorism because they have all kind of weapons, and their weapons are bigger than ours here in Canada. And I'm saying that because I've learned it and I've seen it, I know we have a lot of weapons here in Canada and I don't know them all, there might be very big weapon here in Canada, but as I've told you, I've never seen it. I've never seen big weapon in here in Canada. The only place you can find weapon in Canada is in the army. Okay, I believe the army have a lot of big weapon to attack those terrorism, just in case that they are effectively in Canada. As far as I'm concerned, Mr. Trudeau let all those fucking Islamists come to Canada because I remember when he had his arms wide open, hey, come to Canada. It's a free country and we will accept you and we will damage you, So all the fucking people are coming here. Everywhere that there are wars, they're coming here in Canada because they're trying to save their life. And Mr. Trudeau take them into pity. And which is, I don't believe it because they don't deserve fuck all. But they come here in Canada, they are in a big hotel, and we are paying from our income tax money, and those are still complaining about how the federal government treat them. Well, it's not up to the federal government to treat them all because many provinces are getting Islams, and those fucking Islamists are just fucking trying to get money from all the provinces, which are having a hard time to get the money because they have all kind of taxes, especially here in Quebec. Hydro-Quebec is having surpluses every year. But all the surpluses money should come back to us because we are the one who paid extra to Hydro-Quebec. But the fucking government is keeping it all the time, you know. Since the Liberal, right now the CAQ, they keep all the money that belong to us. That money should be returned to us, but it's not the case. As I said, the Sharia law, you know, is not compatible with Canadian, because Mr. Trudeau might know, but he does not want to believe it, because, you know, as I said, he's a prime minister, he's Islamic, he was converted, I don't remember the year, but in a huge mosque, and I've seen the video of it. I was trying to find the video just before this video, but I was not able to find the video. But I will check all the videos that I have collected, and I will try to make sure that you get it. As a promise, I will promise it to you. You will get that video, okay? But as far as I'm concerned, it is not right to say that Mr. Trudeau is a good man to run our country, because an Islamist, we never had an Islamist running our country before, and now we have one. But since then, Islamists are allowed to manage our country, which is no good at all, because there is a huge conflict of interest with all Islamists or Muslims that are here in Canada. They're saying that the Prime Minister is theirs, but the Prime Minister is not theirs. The Prime Minister belongs to all Canadians. Okay, and you possibly had your Canadian citizenship, but just remember one thing: you don't have a birth certificate, a Canadian birth certificate like we do here in Canada. We're Canadian of source, and you don't like the word source because you aren't. Okay, you aren't. That's simple as that. It is simple as that. There are many mosques here in Canada, and now they are being protected with men with huge weapons. Okay, it's all over the world. They are all protecting their mosque, and as far as I'm concerned, I think there are laws all over the world, even here in Canada, and they are in contradiction with the law here in Canada, because they are not supposed to be free weapon like that in Canada, and it is against the law. But since they are Muslims, they're gonna be allowed, you know, because they're Muslim, they're gonna be allowed, but not us Canadian, not us Canadian. Just hold on. Okay, I continue. It's only because I received a phone call from a veteran of mine, a friend of mine that is a veteran, and he wanted to know a few things about the law concerning veterans, and because he has been away for a long while, and now he's back to Canada, and he called me. The guy is from Saskatchewan or Saskatoon, and I know him since a long time. He's a good friend. We almost spend all the time in the army together. He has been working for me a while, but as soon when he was promoted, so we have the equal rank, so we're just talking each other. We used to go to the restaurant together, not that yet, but that man is very good. As far, you know, I was talking about CCIP the other day. How many of you guys have CCIP right now? You know, CCIP has stolen me a lot of money. Okay, he has stolen me a lot of money, and CCIP will not take it to Paradise with them. I can tell you right now, they won't be able to take it to Paradise with them. Same thing for Mr. Trudeau with all the shit he has been doing to us. We know veterans who have been put aside by many governments before, especially the one that Mr. Harper had. You know, the Conservative. Well, they don't like a veteran, because Mr. Andrew Scheer already shown that he doesn't like the veteran, because veteran, you know, that's a lot of money, and he wants to save the most as he can by cutting us veteran, but it's not great. I'll make another video.